Hello everybody, Andy, Pine Tree Labs, working in conjunction with Selkirk Training Center. Here's the Aquaponics system I promised everybody I'd be showing off. This is the newest, latest, and greatest. As you can see, the water is coming from over by the sump pump into the IBC tote right now. Right now, the tote itself does not have any fish in it, but we'll want to make sure everything was working correctly before we put them in. Doing some algae experiments here right now, trying to prevent it. Got some black plastic on the side, and usually there's a dark lid on the roof, and hopefully that'll help prevent excessive algae growth. The pipe there you see in the tote is kind of like the one in your toilet. As the water comes into the tote, it fills the tote up. Now, when the water goes down through the grow beds, it goes through that pipe. As the water level gets below that pipe, it will shut the water going off into the grow beds. Thus, it will never overfill the grow beds. The water coming out of my well is usually 58 degrees, constantly year-round. Right now, the water inside the grow beds is about 78 degrees, but that's about 30 degrees cooler than what currently the ambient air temperature is in the greenhouse. Right now, it's about 105. So, as the water goes through the grow beds, this is the new floating ones that I'm building. Heather still needs to put some plants in these. Goes downhill. Everything's based on gravity. Goes down through these pipes. I got a 45-degree angle, 3/4 inch piece of PVC, pulling the water from the bottom of the grow bed, going up through the elbow, through the bulkhead fittings, into the next grow bed. The water constantly runs 24/7. About every 10 minutes, the pump kicks on and off. Anyway, these are the old grow beds I built about 5 years ago. I've been doing this for about 12 years now. I need to adjust some of the water levels. It's kind of overflooding here. Anyhow, these plants here, a couple days ago, these are all wonderberries. They were totally flat dead. And within 24 hours, they all perked back up. It's part of the reason I like aquaponics, because it doesn't use the chemicals like hydroponics. Here's some apple mint that I got from some friends of mine here locally. Here's an apple tree that I forgot to water, and I'm seeing if I can rejuvenate it. My one and only lone tomato plant. Here's another standpipe in this grow bed. Control the water level in this one. I'm going to have to reduce that in order to reduce the water in the bed itself. That's how you control the water levels in the beds. It all comes down into this one, which eventually it goes through that pipe to some piping that's eventually going to be underground. And then it goes over into the blue tote, or blue barrel. Now underground here, where this white pipe is kind of laying on top of the ground, is some more PVC pipe that goes over back to the bed, or the tote, IBC tote. Around that pipe, I have some black plastic irrigation pipe. Here's the rocket stove. I haven't finished it yet. Around that pipe is this black irrigation pipe. And what that pipe is going to have running through it is a mixture of glycol and water. It's going to be heating it through a solar hot water heater up on the hill there. Okay, and then it all goes down gravity into this other pipe. And that's what's going to hopefully keep the water a little bit warm during the colder winter months. Here's my battery bank that controls the only electric thing in the entire system. And that is the electric sump pump. The water currently going into the barrel is coming from the grow beds. That black ball looking thing on the cord is the sump pump switch. As the water goes into the barrel, that switch floats up. Once it hits a certain point, then it kicks the electric pump on, which then the water goes up through here, back over to the IBC tote on the other side of the greenhouse. When it does that, it helps create oxygen in the water as it drops through and everything else. Anyway, this is Andy, Pine Tree Labs, working in conjunction with Selkirk Training Center. Any widows, orphans, and missionaries, I'm more than happy to help you learn how to do this for free. Anyone else, please drop me a line and I'll tell you my current rates. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later.